Most people are controlled by emotions. A single insult ruins their mood. A difficult person destroys their peace. A bad day breaks their focus. But the Stoics believed something different. They believed calmness is a form of power, and in a chaotic world, the person who controls their emotions controls themselves. Your calm isn't supposed to be this fragile thing, constantly at the mercy of other people's moods, opinions, or mistakes. It's supposed to be rooted in reason, in clarity, in the part of that can step back, breathe, and choose how to respond. Here are 5 principles that help gain calmness in chaos. 1. Understanding what anger really is. Most people think anger makes them powerful, but in reality, anger is often a surrender of control. The moment anger takes over, your mind stops thinking clearly. You say things you regret. You make impulsive decisions. You lose your peace over temporary emotions. The Stoics believed anger is dangerous because it gives other people control over your mind. A rude comment, a disrespectful person, a frustrating situation, and you lose control over yourself. Marcus Aurelius constantly reminded himself, "You always own the option of having no opinion." Not everything deserves an emotional reaction. Sometimes calmness is the strongest response possible, because true strength is not shouting louder. It is remaining composed when everyone else loses control. The person who masters anger masters themselves. 2. Accept life is not meant to go your way. One of the biggest causes of suffering is expectation. People expect life to always be fair. They expect people to understand them. They expect success to come quickly. They expect happiness without pain. And when reality disappoints them, they become angry at life itself. But the Stoics understood something powerful. Life was never designed to obey your expectations. Difficult people will exist. Failure will happen. Plans will collapse. Pain is unavoidable. Marcus Aurelius reminded himself daily that obstacles are part of life, not exceptions to it. The moment you stop demanding that life go your way, you suffer less emotionally, because calmness comes from acceptance, not control. A Stoic does not waste energy fighting reality. They adapt to it and continue moving forward calmly. 3. Stop taking everything personally. Most people lose their peace because they take everything personally. An insult, a rejection, a person ignoring them, and suddenly, their entire mood changes. But the Stoics believed something important. People act according to their own thoughts, their own pain, their own understanding of life. Not everything is about you. Sometimes people are rude because they are unhappy themselves. Sometimes people disrespect others because they lack discipline internally. Marcus Aurelius constantly reminded himself, "When you wake up in the morning, tell yourself, the people I deal with today will be selfish, arrogant, and difficult." Not to become negative, but to become prepared. Because when you expect human imperfection, you stop being emotionally shocked by it. A calm mind understands this. Not every opinion deserves your pain, and not every insult deserves your reaction. 4. Learn to let things go. Most people suffer longer than necessary, not because of what happened, but because they keep replaying it inside their mind. The argument, the betrayal, the embarrassment, again and again. The Stoics believed holding on to anger is like carrying poison inside yourself and expecting another person to suffer from it. The past cannot be changed, yet people destroy their present peace by constantly revisiting old pain. Marcus Aurelius understood that peace begins the moment you stop feeding negative thoughts. Some things are simply not worth your energy anymore. Not every battle needs revenge. Not every wound needs a reaction. Sometimes strength means walking away calmly, because the person who learns to let go becomes emotionally free. 5. Protect your attention. Your attention is one of the most valuable things you own, yet most people give it away freely every single day to distractions, to negativity, to meaningless entertainment, to people who drain their energy. The modern world constantly fights for your attention, because where your attention goes, your life follows. The Stoics understood that a distracted mind becomes a weak mind. A person who cannot focus cannot think clearly, and a person who cannot think clearly cannot live calmly. Marcus Aurelius often spoke about guarding the mind carefully, because thoughts slowly become habits, and habits eventually become character. Not everything deserves access to your mind. Not every piece of information deserves your energy. A calm life requires selective attention. Protect your focus, protect your peace, because once your mind becomes chaotic, everything else follows. Make sure to like and subscribe.